Gillie. Okay, so I found a spread. It's basically going over. It's gonna be a 5 card spread. Cards 1 through 4 represent each week of April, and then the 5th one is an overall outcome or just kind of like your advice. And I am also going to pull an oracle card for you. So I bought this really pretty deck yesterday. It's the Isis Oracle. So I'm also going to pull from there, and the point of those is just kind of like as an overall message to the rest of your reading. And it's just kind of like final advice, basically, is how they look at it, like from the spirit guides. Keep in mind, the reading will probably go a little bit longer. So I'm going to pull all the cards, or, sometimes they just pop out when I shuffle. But since I don't know the full meaning of all the cards, I use also, I have like a handy little book. So I'll pull the cards and then I will read the description to you of each, just to kind of, kind of get that out there. So, okay, let's get ready here. Spirit, I am asking for advice, guidance for how the month of April is going to go for my dear friend Gillie. Spirit, any advice that you can offer for each week of the month of April for my dear friend Gillie. We thank you and we appreciate your guidance and your lights coming on us. Oh, okay, we got our first one. For the first week here of April, you have the 9 of Swords in reverse. So that's the first one that would be the first week of April. And the outcome or advice that you have, Spirit. Outcomes or advice for Gillie. Any outcomes or advice? Whoa. The Strength card. Okay, I love that card. It is awesome. Okay, so I'll go over these 5 that we have here now, and then what I will do is pull the oracle at the very end of it to just kind of see how it all ties in, and hopefully it all ties into your overall message. Okay, so for the first week of April, we have the 9 of Swords card. The 9 of Swords, we have that the key words or the key phrases for that is overburdened by thoughts, feeling you've done something wrong, regretting the past, sleepless nights, obsessive sorrow, feeling vulnerable. And so it, okay, it carries the positive message, the dawn. It seems like a card, where you're kind of like looking into your past, or maybe you're having some regrets right now about certain things, but it's actually a card, that the biggest message on it is that the darkness always comes before the dawn. So even though it's a little bit of, maybe like a sadder card, I feel like it does definitely show, that, that things will be looking up and that things will get better. Okay. Okay. It's basically a card reminding you to refocus on all of your goals. So if you feel like maybe you haven't really been as focused, or if you have like maybe a weak point in you, it's just kind of a card warning against that, and just kind of saying like, keep on your track, and problems come with the world. That's just what it is. And it's kind of giving you that little reminder not to stay stuck where you are. Okay. All right. So then for the second week, we have the 9 of Cups. Cups. All right, here we are. The 9 of Cups is traditionally it's a wish card. It's kind of a card. I know I get this one a lot, so I know a little bit about it. It's kind of a card of, wish and have, your stuff out there and everything, but be careful what you wish for, and really, really enjoy the simple things in life. Don't forget to overlook those. Definitely just kind of make sure that you're enjoying the moment, you're enjoying life and everything. And it is a big wish fulfillment card though. Counting your blessings, pleased with what you have achieved, so be proud of yourself, in anything that you do, like you want to be proud of yourself. As a future card, which I guess we can kind of see it because we're going a couple weeks into the future, for this reading. It does say that you can accept some sensual pleasure. I don't know. Okay. And it says that it's just most likely that whatever you're looking forward to right now, and just any wish that you have, you could look forward to some wish fulfillment coming your way. So that's a good card. I like that one. I like it. The Four of Cups. You have the Four of Cups as well. Oh, okay. It's another one that's inviting you to take some time to reflect, and to kind of take some time to reflect in a positive way. It's talking about maybe you might have some blockages right now. You may be going through a little bit of self-doubt with the journey or whatever path that you're currently on. So it's definitely inviting you to, like I said, take your time to reflect, do so in a positive way. Don't really be defensive. Just be aware when you are self-reflecting, to try to keep it as positive as possible. I kind of take it as a card of like, don't be too hard on yourself. Definitely don't, be honest with yourself, but don't beat yourself up. I'm a big one for that. I feel like every time I self-reflect, it's kind of in more of a, beating myself up type of way. But it's just kind of reminding you, just in case you get into that energy, just, don't do that. Like, look at yourself. We all have to take an honest look at ourselves sometimes with the stuff that we're going through. But I think it's pretty good to, kind of do it with honesty, but not beating ourselves up. So your last week of April, you have the World. So I know that's a very positive card. It is, okay, so you have Strength. Where's the World? Okay. Okay, here we go. The World is a major arcana card. And so I know that for sure. It's a celebration card. It's about traveling. It's, you're clearly doing that. Accomplishing what you're setting out to achieve, discovering a solution, and really feeling at one with yourself. So with those keywords, I'm kind of looking at it as, it seems like April, there might be a lot of self-reflection in April. And it's kind of, to me, the way that it's all tying in together is just you just kind of doing your inner work, kind of continuing to focus on your dreams, focus on self-reflection, focus on yourself, but not like in a selfish way or anything like that. And then kind of coming out towards the end of April, in a victory, in a celebration mode, just kind of feeling complete and really feeling at one with yourself. It's a positive card for sure. It says that it could mean that you just found the perfect vocation, the perfect partner, anything, and there's really no turning back. I know we're not really like focusing on love and career, but it says whatever the cost is involved, that you have to move forward, and basically you're in a really good mindset of knowing exactly what's good for you, knowing exactly what you want, and going for that with no apologies, just kind of really like a you now, like it's my time type of card. And your overall card, your last one here, you got the strength card. It's like a weird, can you see it? Okay, so overall you have the strength card. I know that that's mostly associated with Leos. I don't know if you're a Leo or if you have any Leos in your life. You know, that's it, it might be their energy, or a lot of times when it comes up, like especially coming up as an advice card, even if you don't have anybody in your life that is like that, bringing in that energy, you know, just that fierce, just, you know, take no crap from anyone. Leos, you know, they're strong, they're proud, you know. So it's kind of that, taking control of your life, ability to forgive imperfection, being tolerant, inner strength, and awareness. So I think just as the overall advice, that's just kind of coming at you for this new month. It is basically, they're just saying that it's a very it's a card to just, yeah, like I said, be accepting. Yeah, just strength and courage and their convictions. Yeah, it's a good it's a good card that just basically anything that's coming at you, anything that you really want, um anything that you have to face, you're gonna face it with strength and you're going to get through it. And I really feel like that's a pretty positive read. So okay, I'm going to pull now from the Isis Oracle. And so that's just kind of, you know, to tie up. I'm just gonna kind of ask Spirit if they have any advice for you, you know, for the next, I'm trying to like just move these out of the way. I know we kind of talked about like the next 6 months, so I'm just gonna kind of call on Spirit as a clarifier here. That is beautiful. Okay, so Spirit, I'm asking if you have any advice to tie up the month of April, and if you have anything for her for the next 6 months that she's going to be going through, with a focus on her month for April, and to tie in this beautiful thing that we have here for herself. Once again, we appreciate your presence and your guidance and your light. Too many fell out there. Still learning how to shuffle. Especially these cards are so big. I was like, I've been watching videos on how to shuffle big cards. So a lot of the advice I get is if it pops out, that's a message. Like Spirit definitely wants to give you that message. But if the whole pile comes out, you probably just need to learn how to be a better shuffler. Okay. I am feeling to stop right here. Oh, okay. So, to tie in everything, you have the High Priestess card. It's really pretty. All right, so we will go and look at what this card means. This is my first time using this deck. I haven't even done it on myself yet, so we'll see. We'll see what she has for us. The High Priestess. I know you got some really good cards as far as I feel like you got some pretty good cards as far as strength, you know, and just kind of knowing what you know. And it just really seems like your entire reading is very strength based, and it's very like it's your time, you know, like April seems like it's going to be a very good month for you, just as far as knowing what you know and staying confident in that. So I feel like I look at these cards a lot of times as like they're reminders, you know, that even if you have hard times, kind of like that Nine of Swords energy, I know is usually very like a little bit more morose, not as much like confidence in where you're going or what you're doing, but the rest of it just kind of all came out very like, you know, as long as you stick to your guns, as long as you remain humble, and you know, you kind of have everything going, that things might be going pretty good for you. So Okay, the High Priestess card, it says, currently you're being offered assistance in unveiling your divine destiny. You will be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before. You can expect to have many aha moments where your life experiences and journey suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you've gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you trust even more where you're being led. You are guided to trust in the reveal, whether it seems preposterously magnificent and you have no idea how it could be possible that all of this could happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough yet. In time, with your patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of your life, you will realize the inherent beauty, perfection, and sublime loveliness of your life unfolding, and that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. You will feel even more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the serenity of the High Priestess who accepts all with a wisdom born of great insight and understanding. The High Priestess and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of a mystery into revelation right now. Pay attention to your dreams, your intuition, and sacred signs that are being sent to you. You are being divinely guided. This oracle is also indication that if something seems strange happening right now, provided you feel love in your heart, trust it. So good. It sounds like you have really good intuition. According to these, like I said, kind of like the way that the card goes in. I mean, just from talking to you, I know it seems like you have a really good head on your shoulders. You're super positive. So, like I said, I feel like the spread is really just kind of inviting you to keep that same energy. No matter how things are coming at you, or even if you have bad weeks, like they're just bad weeks, it's not a bad life. It's just, kind of going in like that. So, okay, thank you so much. This was really cool. I hope it resonated. Tell me what you think. You don't have to be like super foretelling or anything like that, but just kind of let me know what you think. As I get better, I hope that we can do this again. As I feel like I'm kind of growing my intuitions right now, and just kind of really getting a sense of the cards and trying to read them and everything like that, and really learn for my ultimate goals. But I really, really appreciate your support all the time. I feel like I know you. Like, it's so cool to kind of like have those friends just from all over the world. So I definitely appreciate you. Let me know what you think, and I hope that you enjoyed your video. Thank you.